Dawson, man, were your parents there? Did I see a picture of them in the stands?
Yep. My parents were there.
That's awesome. They drive down or they fly down?
I think they flew down.
Nice. Were you recruited by North Carolina?
Yeah, North Carolina's in my top 7.
Did you ever visit there?
No, I never went on a visit.
Were you excited to, this game just got on the schedule on Saturday. Were you excited to play this one?
Yeah, I mean, we were really excited. We knew it was a big opportunity, and we definitely came in here and I guess played the right way and took care of business.
Yeah, you kind of struggled in that Seton Hall game a couple games ago, but you bounced back the last 2 games. What did you learn from that experience, and what have you done better these last 2 games?
Really just keeping my head on straight. I know I'm going to continue to day and night get the work in the gym, and I know there's going to be highs and lows. So just keep good people around me, keep my head up. And I knew when we came out here today, I knew everything was clicking. And so I'm just glad we got the dub.
So you want to go?
So Dawson, you guys in the first half you guys had them commit like 10 turnovers. To talk a little bit about how you put that pressure on them in that first half.
We did a great job of preparation. So we just came in here and I thought we executed very well. We were on the ball tough, and then we had great voice pressure as well. So I think that rattled them a little bit.
Anybody else want to jump in?
Dawson, Darius Josh with CBS 58. What has been the difference for you guys in these last 2 games where you were able to kind of jump on your opponents early and then hold them down throughout the rest of the game?
Really, I would just say we're on a roll, and we're just all connected right now. We're all having fun with it. We're all going in the gym, working hard every day. And, I knew if we would continue to do that, even through the struggle, that eventually it would all work out. And that's what's happening right now. So I couldn't be prouder of my guys.
Dawson, North Carolina has, a lot of really good big guys. And, Theo and Jamal got in trouble there in foul trouble in the first half. How are you guys able to kind of counteract that big size advantage that Marquette had, or that North Carolina had?
Just play physical and connected. The guards did a great job too, finding bodies, finding open bodies on box outs to help us out. So it really just took a team effort.
Did Coach have anything, I don't know, a joke or anything kind of say about a place where he didn't have a lot of success himself as a player, but you guys were able to go in there and get a victory?
I don't know about a joke, but he was excited as we all were.
Dawson, this is Steve Wojciechowski. I'm with the Raleigh newspaper down here in North Carolina. Yeah, obviously Wojo's got a history with Carolina. What did he tell you guys what to expect about playing Carolina, about their style of play, and what did you bring into this game that knowing you had to do to win?
He just came in and told us there's no better place to win than the Dean Dome, and he just got us all excited. We all executed the game plan. We came out there, competed hard, and we got the job done. So it's a great feeling for sure.
So that they ratcheted up the full court pressure there in the second half, and you guys had a brief bout of turnovers. How were you guys able to kind of collect yourselves and come through with the victory at the end?
I was all about just staying connected. We didn't want that pressure to rattle us. We knew they got a couple turnovers, so we all came together. And we know we work on it a lot in practice, so we all just came together and executed.
You guys got off to that hot start, DJ's attacking. Does that set the tone for you when DJ's kind of getting into the paint and causing, the defense to collapse?
Yeah, DJ plays at a great pace. He oftentimes puts multiple guys on him, which creates open guys so we can get the one more and whatnot.
Awesome. What have you seen from Greg in these 2 starts for him back to back where he's, been shooting the ball kind of lights out?
It's my shooter. He's been killing. I know if he's open, he's going to knock it down. So anytime any of us see us open, it's one more, and we already know it's bottoms.
Hey, Steve. This is the second straight game you switched the starting lineup up. Was that just a response to how Greg and Jamal played in the last game against Butler?
Yeah, those guys deserve to start based on their play. And, again, tonight, I know Jamal was in some real foul trouble, but those guys deserve to start, and we wanted to go that direction.
And then you guys got off to that hot start, with DJ attacking. Did that just kind of set the tone for confidence wise for you guys?
Yeah, I thought our guys really prepared well for this game. They were obviously excited about it because it's a big time game against the big time program. And I thought our preparation carried over into our play. We haven't always been the best preparation team. But in readiness for this game, our guys really did a good job with that. And I'm happy to see they were rewarded by it.
So Coach, obviously as a player, you were never able to win in the Dean Dome, but just talk a little bit about what it means to you to have your team win, at at UNC.
Yeah, I know it's a great storyline because of my history with North Carolina and Duke, but I didn't try to talk about that much because this game is about our program and our team and Marquette. But it's a great place to win. I mean, obviously, the history of North Carolina is not lost on our guys. Playing in the Dean Dome against a Hall of Fame coach, a lot of very talented players. Our guys were abundantly aware of that. So you didn't have to educate them. They were educated, and they knew that we had to come out and compete in order to put ourselves in a position to win the game. And I thought our guys competed incredibly hard for 40 minutes.
Steve,
Coach,
this
you
is
said
Ken Coons in Raleigh. When you took this game, did anybody tell you or ask you, are you out of your mind, signing to come, to Chapel Hill to play in the middle of your conference season? What was besides winning tonight, the upside for you, agreeing to it?
There was a lot of upside. I mean, look, the other option was having our guys spend a week in the hotel that they've been in for months and months on end, 16 hours a day, all the time, except for when they're with us in practice. You get to play in a big time game against a great program. You get to test yourselves against an outstanding team. You have the potential to have a terrific win and to create a memory that will last a lifetime. Like, look, at the end of the day, with everything our guys have gone through, the question I asked myself is, can we schedule a game? And we weren't sure we were going to be able to, that when guys are my age, they'll remember. And I think they will.
And kind of, Coach, with that, on such short preparation, how do you approach that preparation for a team that obviously none of your players expected to play this year, especially? And then kind of following that as well, what has kind of been the biggest difference for you all in these last two games where you jumped on the opponent early and held on from there?
Well, in terms of preparation, obviously it was a new opponent because it came up just recently. But I have a little bit of knowledge about how North Carolina plays. And so, it wasn't as new necessarily for me as it may have been for the guys. But as I said to start, our guys' preparation was fantastic. Their hearts and minds were in the right place. In terms of games that have happened in the past, they're all learning experiences. We've dealt with a lot of adversity, and we've had a lot of young guys in really key positions for us. And I think we're getting better.
Hey, Steve, when you talk about learning experiences, I know when you recruit these guys, you're going to give them more than just, each specific game. Conference is one thing. You've been to UCLA. Now you're in Chapel Hill tonight. I know you have practice plans tomorrow. Can you just talk about introducing your guys to some of these experiences, college basketball players that, as you talked about earlier, they probably will long remember?
Yeah, we want to schedule aggressively. And, I don't know if that's been a good or bad thing for our team. But I know at the end of the day, whether it's playing in Pauley Pavilion or playing in the Smith Center or, playing Wisconsin, like those are games that as players are very meaningful. And with all the sacrifices that we've asked our guys to make, we want to give them a chance to have meaningful experiences. And they can't share it with all the people they would love to, but certainly tonight was a great experience for our guys. I'm proud of how we competed. We have the utmost respect for North Carolina. but our guys did the job they needed to tonight.
One of those young guys, Dawson, you know, when he struggled against Seton Hall, you said you weren't worried about him bouncing back. What have you seen from him the last couple games to kind of get his confidence back on track?
Yeah, you know, when you coach really good players, and you know, I've been very fortunate to be around a lot of them. You know, there's going to be peaks and valleys, especially when they're freshmen. But those guys generally respond. There's personal pride. There's a determination that goes into their performance. And Dawson was a man tonight. And I've been around a lot of freshmen that have played in the Dean Dome that have not come anywhere close to what he did tonight. He was a man.
What was the key for you? I mean, North Carolina's got such a good size that we talked about before the game, and then Theo and Jamal got into some foul trouble. How were you guys able to counteract that size?
I thought our guys competed, and we were really connected on the defensive end. Certainly, we gave up height and strength at times with our lineups on the floor, but that doesn't mean you have to give up your heart and determination. And our guys showed a lot of heart and determination.
What'd you think of the bench guys? Jose hit a three, Samir hit a big three. What'd you think of those guys?
They gave us a huge lift. And that's 2 games in a row now. And that's a very welcome sight. But, you know, Sai hit a huge shot. Jose was very good. Thought Kobe was good off the bench. It was like, you don't beat North Carolina without a team effort. And that's the guys who start the game. That's the guys who get in the game. And everybody who got in the game made winning plays, not just shots. And that's the thing I'm most proud of.
We good?